Mike Perlack here to entertain you with the help of Donovan. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Mama done told me. Papa said it too. He said, son, the world's divided and your cause is moot. Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? Amen, Donovan. Hear me now. You hear me now. A collection of old stuff from him from the 60s. I actually met him years ago at one of them Beatle Fest things I went to with my dad. He was older at the time I met him, but he still had that hippie or guru aura about him. It was about a little after the time that George Harrison passed away, so it was an interesting. He gave an interesting tribute performance, and dedicating it to George and everything. But he did that song "Mellow Yellow." They call me Mellow Yellow. All the hooting and howling on there was Paul McCartney. They got around I guess for some technical reason, Paul McCartney wasn't allowed to, under his contract, sing on Donovan's record or whatever. But they didn't say anything about hooting and howling. So the hooting and howling on the Mellow Yellow song is supposed to be Paul McCartney. They said he couldn't sing. They didn't say anything about hooting and howling. They also did Season of the Witch. Must be the season of the witch. Actually, Dr. John did a cover of that for the Blues Brothers 2000 movie that I thought was kind of cool. Must be the season of the witch. Dr. John. So, I was listening to that a little while back at work. What did I listen to today? Oh, yeah. Eddie and the Cruiser soundtrack. That's a movie that was actually aimed at the generation or two before me. The actor in there who played Eddie in the movie was actually in the TV show The Greatest American Hero. He played one of the kids in Ralph Hinckley's class. And the ironic thing about that is he didn't they did an episode where the kids start a band, and his character had to be the manager because he couldn't sing or play an instrument. And then and then the actor goes on to do Eddie and the Cruiser, where he plays the singer of the band. And the only thing I remember distinctively about that movie is he had a '57 Chevy. He drove around the band and with a trailer where they hauled all the equipment. It's a cute little movie. What I remember, if you were a group of young kids wanting to start a band in the ¡50s, it was told the story of what that might be like. But I do have a theory about that, and you can correct me in the comments below if you know more on the subject matter than I do. But I think the kid probably auditioned for the role of Eddie and Eddie and the Cruisers, and the people that did the movie said, hey, this kid sounds enough like Bruce Springsteen, the boss. So I think that's probably why he got the part. But you can correct me in the comments below if you know more about it than I do. But yeah, it was basically the hype from the older people in my life that persuaded me to finally sit down and watch that movie. That it tells a interesting back in the day story of a bunch of young people wanting to start a band. And then I shifted. The last song on the Eddie and the Cruisers kind of started growing on me. Fire Sweet. And then I shifted gears and moved on to Even Worse. Weird Al Yankovic. The album he put out about the time that Michael Jackson's Bad went out. And that's why he called it Even Worse. There's a track on there called Velvet Elvis. And the style, it's an original song, I believe. I didn't recognize it as a parody, but it is an original song, from my point of view, of Weird Al Yankovic's band. But musically, you could say it's kind of a tribute to the Police. If you listen to the song Velvet Elvis, the style of music is straight up a Police tribute. And then there's another track on there called Twister. Yes, about the game Twister. It's Weird Al. But it's kind of done in the style of Beastie Boys. So that was my musical day. Really is kind of peaceful taking the back ways home from work. I know I haven't done this in a while, but nothing but farmland. All right. I guess that'll do it for this one. That's all I really got to say. But I'm going to start doing more videos like this, just talking about music.